Padre Pio, a name whispered in reverence, a figure shrouded in mystery. Born in the humble village of Pietrelcina, Italy, he rose to become one of the most enigmatic figures of the Catholic Church. His life, a tapestry woven with the threads of piety and the supernatural. Padre Pio's existence was anything but ordinary. From a young age, he displayed a profound connection to the divine, visions, bilocations, miraculous healings. These extraordinary occurrences followed him throughout his life. But it was his stigmata, the wounds of Christ etched onto his own flesh, that truly captivated the world. This visible manifestation of his spiritual connection to Christ cemented his status as a living conduit to the divine. His every word held weight, imbued with the wisdom of a life touched by the hand of God. The stigmata, 5 bleeding wounds mirroring those inflicted upon Christ during the crucifixion. On Padre Pio's hands, feet and side, these marks were a constant reminder of Christ's suffering. They were a source of both awe and controversy. Yet Padre Pio bore these wounds with humility, considering them a gift and a burden. He never sought fame or recognition for them. Instead, he continued his ministry, offering guidance and solace to the countless souls drawn to his wisdom. For Padre Pio's life was not merely defined by the stigmata. It was enriched by a profound ability to communicate with the divine. He received messages, visions, warnings. These divine whispers, shared with a select few, hinted at a future fraught with tribulation. Among these whispered prophecies, one stands out. A prophecy so profound, so unsettling that it has resonated through the decades, echoing into our present day. The prophecy of the final Pope, the last shepherd to guide the Catholic Church. Padre Pio spoke of a time when the world would be engulfed in chaos, wars, natural disasters, moral decay. Amidst this darkness, a final Pope would rise, a beacon in the storm, but his reign would mark the end of an era, the final chapter in the Church's long history. This prophecy, shrouded in mystery and open to interpretation, has fueled centuries of speculation. Who is this final Pope? When will he rise? And what will his reign signify for the faithful? In recent times, one name has been whispered in hushed tones linked to Padre Pio's chilling prophecy, Pope Tagle, a man whose ascent within the Church has been nothing short of meteoric. His charisma, his global appeal, his message of unity and compassion, all have captivated the world. Born in the Philippines, Tagle represents a departure from the traditional European papacy. His election sent shockwaves through the Church, ushering in a new era of inclusivity and global outreach. His focus on the poor, the marginalized, and the forgotten has resonated deeply with a world grappling with unprecedented challenges. But is Tagle merely a popular pope, a charismatic leader for our times? Or could his papacy be something more? Could he be the fulfillment of Padre Pio's prophecy, the final shepherd before the storm? As we gaze upon the world today, it is difficult not to see parallels to Padre Pio's chilling prophecy. His words, once thought to be mere speculation, now seem to echo through the corridors of our current reality. The world is indeed in turmoil. Wars rage across continents, leaving destruction and despair in their wake. Climate change wreaks havoc upon the planet, with natural disasters becoming more frequent and severe. Political and social divisions deepen, creating rifts that seem impossible to mend. The very fabric of society seems stretched thin, on the brink of collapse. Economic instability and resource shortages add to the growing sense of unease. Within the Church itself, there is unrest. The faithful are divided and the leadership is questioned. Traditional values clash with modern sensibilities, leading to a crisis of identity and purpose. Scandals rock the foundations of faith. The flock seems scattered, uncertain of its direction. Trust in the institution wanes. Could these be the signs Padre Pio spoke of? Are we witnessing the fulfillment of his ominous predictions, the birth pangs of a new era, or the death throes of an old one? The answer remains elusive, shrouded in mystery. It is in this climate of uncertainty and fear that the question of the final Pope takes on a new urgency. The world watches and waits. Is Tagle the shepherd chosen to guide the Church through this tumultuous period? His leadership could be pivotal, or is his papacy a prelude to something far greater, far more unsettling? Only time will tell as we navigate these uncertain times. The prophecy of the final Pope is not an isolated incident. It is part of a long tradition of prophetic visions that have captivated humanity for centuries. Throughout history, mystics and seers have foretold the end of times, each offering their own interpretation of events to come. These prophecies have often been shrouded in mystery and controversy, sparking debates and discussions across generations. One such prophecy, eerily similar to Padre Pio's, is the Prophecy of the Popes, attributed to the 12th century Irish Archbishop St. Malachy. This prophecy has intrigued scholars and believers alike, drawing attention to its cryptic nature. Malachy's prophecy consists of 112 short phrases, each describing a future pope. These phrases are often enigmatic, leaving much to interpretation and speculation. According to this list, we are nearing the end of the papal lineage. The final pope, known as Peter the Roman, is said to preside over the Church during a time of great tribulation. The descriptions of the final few popes are particularly ominous, hinting at a time of great tribulation for the Church and the world. These foreboding predictions have led to much speculation about the future. While some dismiss Malachy's prophecy as mere coincidence or fabrication, others see it as a chillingly accurate roadmap of papal history. The debate continues with fervent arguments on both sides. The close parallels between Malachy's prophecy and Padre Pio's vision of the final pope only serve to deepen the mystery and heighten the sense of anticipation. As we move closer to the prophesied end, the world watches with bated breath. The weight of the papacy, the mantle of spiritual leadership for over 1 billion Catholics worldwide, is a heavy burden to bear, especially in these uncertain times. The eyes of the world are upon Pope Tagle, scrutinizing his every move, searching for clues, for answers. Tagle's papacy has been marked by a spirit of dialogue and reconciliation. He has reached out to other faiths, seeking common ground and understanding. He has challenged the Church to confront its past mistakes and embrace a more inclusive future. But are these efforts enough to steer the Church away from the precipice? Or is the fate of the Church, and indeed the world, already sealed? Is there nothing that can be done to avert the storm that Padre Pio foresaw? These are questions that weigh heavily on the minds of believers and non-believers alike. We stand at a crossroads in history, a pivotal moment where the choices we make will echo through the ages. The world teeters on the brink of chaos, with natural disasters and social upheaval becoming the new norm. The Church grapples with internal strife and external challenges, struggling to find its place in a rapidly changing world. And at the helm, Pope Tagle, a figure of hope and uncertainty, stands as a beacon for many. Is he the final pope, the shepherd destined to guide the Church through the approaching darkness, or merely a transitional figure? Or is his papacy the calm before the storm, a brief respite before the prophecies of Padre Pio and Saint Malachy come to fruition, casting a shadow over the future? The answers to these questions remain shrouded in mystery, hidden within the fabric of time, waiting to be unveiled. We can only watch, wait, and pray, hoping for clarity and guidance in these uncertain times. For the faithful, the coming years will be a time of great testing, a period that will challenge their beliefs and resilience. A time to hold fast to their faith, to seek solace in their communities, and to pray for the guidance of the Holy Spirit as they navigate the trials ahead. The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the world will never be the same, and we must be prepared for whatever comes next. The air crackles with anticipation. The weight of prophecy hangs heavy. The world watches, waits, and wonders. Will Pope Tagle's papacy be remembered as a time of renewal and hope, or will it mark the beginning of the end? Only time will tell if Padre Pio's chilling prophecy will come to pass. In the grand tapestry of human history, we are but a single thread. Our purpose, our destiny, remains forever intertwined with the divine plan. As the future unfolds, we can only embrace the unknown, seeking solace in faith and finding strength in the face of uncertainty. Please subscribe to our channel, History Documentary Hub, for more insightful videos and intriguing content.